welcome to another badly lit hair dye review. As you can see, I'm keeping true to the title still with probably my most horrendous lighting situation yet. I moved again and I only have one bulb in my overhead light and I don't have my floor lamps and other stuff out yet. I'm still working on that, slowly but surely getting everything together. In fact, I don't even have my tripod right now. My camera is being stacked on a bunch of little tub basin type things on top of my bed because I really have no idea where my tripod has screwed off to. But yeah, I would have waited until I had a better lighting situation because I have this weird non-tripod setup because this is the only place in my room where it looks good, but I could have waited, but I really don't intend on using this hair dye again, and I wanted to get the review out because everybody always asks me about it because they know I always use Blue Velvet by Special Effects is my favorite, and people ask me how it compares to Manic Panic's really dark blues. So I was touching up my hair color the other night and I dyed my housemate's hair with this a few weeks ago and she didn't like it, and I'll be talking about that. But I put it over my hair just to see how it was, and this is, well, I'll throw up some pictures for how it really looks. So far so good. So this is what I used. Yep, and to start off, I dyed it on top of some lightly faded Blue Velvet. I dye that like every 2.5 weeks, and it was fading out, and I ordered a new one and it hasn't gotten here yet, and I was just gonna put some of my wildflower on it, but just to amp up the blue, but my housemate had this, so I decided to use it and see what would happen. And you can't tell in the light, but it's actually a really, really lighter blue. You'll see it in the photos. It actually, the way it looks on camera right now is about how it looks in the container. But it looks black on camera. Great. So it's really that dark, but it came out really, really light. I don't know, it's kind of like more of a true blue type of color. I'm just throwing that one out there because I think that's the name of Special Effects one, True Blue or Blue Haired Freak. It looks exactly like those look, and so yeah, this one has a surprisingly thicker consistency than anything else I've ever used by Manic Panic, and as does their Ultraviolet, which I'm not going to be using, but I have over there too, sitting on the side. I might do a review of it. I'm not putting it in my hair because I just don't feel like having purple anymore. Purple is kind of messing up my current hair. Also, my hair looks like crap today because I just got off work and I'm a barista, doing a barista job thing right now, and my hat like mushes down my hair, and so it looks kind of horrendous right now, but whatever. It's not like you can see it anyway with my crap lighting, but so thicker consistency than anything else I've ever used with Manic Panic. So I was really happy about that. It wasn't as thick as Special Effects or other really good long-lasting colors that I've used, but I don't know, I did like that it was thicker and less watery. I felt like that should help the color stay in a little better. I don't know, we're gonna find out. But it applied really well. I only used maybe like, let me look. Maybe a little less than half of it for my hair. Again, I'd already used a bunch on the underside of my housemate's hair when I dyed it for her. And For her, it faded out to a really pretty, like, turquoise teal type color. And it was pretty. It's not my thing. I think you should go with the color Fishbowl if you want that color. But, yeah. So, why I don't like this color, besides the fact that it came out a lot lighter than I wanted. I really wanted a really dark navy blue color. It's got a green base to it. That's why it like comes out teal. I prefer blues that have a bit more of a purple base to them. 'Cause then they don't fade out into horrible green. Special Effects does not fade out into horrible green, but all the other brands I use have. Special Effects just kind of fades into like a steel type color and then kind of a brown. I don't know. I don't really like that either, but it's better than the mucky green that you get from blues with a really green base in them. And I don't know how to describe the green base, but I don't know, if you dye your hair a lot, you might have noticed like, oh, some blues, when they start to fade, they turn this really bizarre green color, and it's not always pretty. I have had one that faded out into a really gorgeous color. I don't remember which one it was, because I've got so many hair dyes, but whatever. So it faded really fast in her hair, don't know what it's gonna do in mine, because I dyed on top of hair that was already really dark blue to begin with, and I had purple coming through. So like the sides, I think you can tell, are like really dark. They look kind of black because I didn't get the purple out. I was using my Special Effects purple, and that, like I promote it, this kind of stays forever. And sometimes works at a disadvantage because when other colors fade, that one stays in. So when my hair was fading, like there'd be different parts that were blue because they had been blue, and then the parts, like when I had my head in halves, that sounds weird, I don't even know if I did a video of it, one side of my head was blue and the other side was purple. I did that for like a month and a half or something, and the side that was purple is the side that always like, the purple comes through, and so it looks really weird, but it's really pretty purple that comes through when it's mixed with the blue. I like it. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen with this, but I mean, if you want something that goes on easy, something that you can buy at Sally's for a good price, Manic Panic, I would say go for this, but don't expect it to last long. Make sure you bleach your hair really well. If you're dyeing it on top of a blue base, I think it works really well, but it After Midnight is a lot darker than advertised, or is a lot lighter than it looks and is advertised, sorry. But I'll let you know how it fades out. If you like follow my Instagram, it's Roman Keds. You can probably track pictures and see what happens with it. But this is really the first time I've used a blue type of Manic Panic. I usually use the others. I don't really have good luck with them. None of the Manic Panics were staying long in my housemate's hair, which was really bad. She didn't like that. She wanted something that would be more permanent, so we switched her over to Special Effects, and those colors are staying pretty well, except for we used the Manic Panic purple for some of her hair, and that's pretty much gone out now after about 5 days. So for short term, if you don't really care that it's a kind of greenish base, if you don't care if it's not as dark as advertised, good price, I guess, pretty okay quality. I never know what to score Manic Panic. It works different with everyone's hair. I don't know. I'd say 5 out of 10 stars, just because I like it better than other things from Manic Panic, and it's got a lot of good things working towards it being vegan friendly and being a good price, being available at local beauty supply stores. Those give it a lot of pros, but then the con is like how long it lasts and the how quickly it washes out, how little there is in the container, you know, the difference between like which colors you actually get, that kind of thing. Yeah. So that's really all. I'm not really impressed. I'm not that unimpressed. It was kind of what I expected. It was a little better than what I expected. So this is for everyone who asks me about that. If you really want long-lasting hair dye, especially blue, I really suggest Special Effects. Blues and purples, theirs are gorgeous. I know they have several colors that are back ordered or backlogged or something and are currently not available, and like one of their purples is unavailable. There's some other things, and they're working on getting Pitch Black, I think, back into production. I don't know, everyone's just out of those, and they said that the manufacturer's backed up, but once those get out in the world again, I really suggest that if you're going to do something that is going to be long lasting, do that. Here's a bonus video of my tripod situation that I mentioned. Focus. I was using those to like level my camera, and yeah, my bed's currently on the floor because I haven't gotten my bed frame in yet. And there's like one tub, another tub, other items.